guys, this is Julie and welcome to our channel. So mga ka-youth, so I'm back here again, and before we start, happy 1,000 subscribers! Oh my god, we're so happy to achieve this milestone with all of you. So thank you so much for all of your efforts, but please continue to like, share, and subscribe on our channel, and also please turn on your post notifications for more upcoming videos. So for today's video, I'm gonna teach you how to become an ESL teacher or an online English teacher. So before we start, I'm gonna tell you honestly that not all ESL companies are very strict with the educational background of an applicant. Well, as long as you are 18 years old and above, and you can do well, you can perform well on your interview and on your final demo, then you're good to go. I think I've mentioned that before on my previous videos, that you just have to be confident in speaking in English, because the first tip that I'm gonna give you is you must speak in English. That is the most important thing. Why? Because you are an English teacher. So you are supposed to speak in English. As simple as that. Because there are a lot of my friends who are asking me, is it really a must that you must speak in English? Well, it's a must. But I'm not telling you that you should be fluent, but as long as you can teach in English, well, that's okay. Secondly is you must be patient. Obviously, guys, because you are a teacher. Even in actual teaching in schools, you're required to be patient with your students, right? So even in online teaching, it is a must, because you're going to encounter different students, and these are not Filipinos, these are foreigners. It depends on whatever company that you're gonna apply for. But let's say, for example, here in Arkansas, they have Chinese students. So most probably there are a lot of students who has this kind of attitude that I cannot really explain to you, but it's kind of tough at first, but you're gonna get used to it. Okay, so it's like your patience will be tested every day, and you have to smile the whole 25-minute class. That's the challenge anyway, but you will enjoy it as time goes by, because that is what I experienced before. I was really stressed out with everything, the teaching tools, the students itself, who keeps on disrespecting teachers, but you cannot do anything because it's just online and you can just see each other through the webcam. But I'm gonna tell you guys that do not take your job personally. Just do what you have to do. Finish the class flow, follow the class flow as usual, and then everything will be alright. Okay, so just do your job. Smile the whole class, whatever your student tells you, whatever the student acted on the class, whatever is that, whatever happens, you just have to smile. I think I have shared with you this experience of mine before. When I was starting here in Arkansas, there was this student who disrespected me like so many times. With every class that we had, he always shouted at me, and I don't know why. I think maybe it's because it's his attitude. That is what he does, because I can hear that he's also shouting to his parents. But there comes a time that I told him that it's a bad attitude, and then what happened is that my supervisor talked to me, and she told me that it's our client. We should not tell them what to do. We should not discipline them as teachers. So, well, I know that in actual teaching in schools, you have to discipline the students, but in online teaching, you must focus on the learning itself, not on the discipline side, because they won't listen to you. You should focus on what's important, which is the knowledge itself. So just do what you need to do as teacher. Do not mind if they're not listening, and then use your props. And if it still doesn't work, then do not mind them. As long as you did your job, then it doesn't matter. Be honest, guys. You must not just be patient with your students, but also with the tutor's website. Well, that is indeed, because based on my own experience before, well, actually until now, I'm still experiencing lots of problems with their website, and it's like you cannot do anything about it, but you still need to teach. It's hard to make you understand, but when you apply in an ESL company, then you will eventually, especially when you're on a training already. But for now, I can tell you that you need to be patient. Like, you need to learn how to do the on-the-spot teaching. But do not be afraid, because their lessons here in Akatsoc or maybe in other ESL companies is just easy. Yes, I'm telling you guys. And here in Akatsoc, we're teaching adults and kids. So when it comes to kids, so basically it's about the alphabet, numbers, what else? The tenses, something like that. And when it comes to adults, maybe it's harder than the kids, because their topics are much broader than the kids book. But my strategy when it comes to adults is I ask so many questions. I think if you will search this online, the Socratic method, like you just have to you just have to ask so many questions for the students to understand the lesson more. Like, you will let the students understand the lesson by asking some questions, something like that. So actually, I have here a website. Yeah, I have here a website, and there are conversation questions for the ESL classroom. So this have certain topics, and I just have to teach whatever topics it is, and I will ask them some questions, and many adult students can answer it, because most adult students can speak in English. They can understand what you're talking about compared to the kids. Well guys, as you can see, I have this tarpaulin, my background, when I teach. Well, there are also a lot of people who are asking me, do I have to pay for it? Yes, you have to pay for it at first, but it is reimbursable. Okay, and that's true, because I was able to receive 250 pesos. So imagine this is just, I think this is just less than 100 pesos. Lastly, you must pass the technical requirements. Why did I make it last? To tell you guys, it is also important, because you cannot proceed on the next steps like the interview and the final demo if you cannot pass these technical requirements. Why do you have to pass this? Because basically you are an online teacher, so you must invest on the equipments, on these, like laptop or PC that you're going to use when you teach online, and also this one headset with microphone. What else? Your internet connection, you have to have at least 3 Mbps Wi-Fi speed connection. And if you're gonna ask me, where can I check my speed or Wi-Fi speed, then you can go to this link, www.speedtest.net. Okay, so that is what they normally use in ESL companies. So you just have to screenshot the result, and then I think you're good to go. And also, what else? The specs. You must know the specs of your laptop and on your computer. Well, I cannot tell you exactly because I'm not techie. But regarding the specs, well, in ESL companies, they vary with this requirement. So I cannot tell you exactly what they need. But you can visit their website. So there are a lot of ESL companies, and you just have to search the name of the company that you have chosen to apply for, and then you can see there the technical requirements that they need. I think that's it for today's video. So to all the aspiring ESL teachers out there, so do not be afraid to try. I'm telling you, it's an easy job, and yeah, it's indeed that you will really earn a lot of money. It just takes a lot of courage and also diligence when it comes to working and plotting more hours, like 11 hours and above. It's really easy. You will not feel overwhelmed with your work, because these are basic topics, and you just gotta sit in front of your laptop and face your students and ask a lot of questions, or give them some activities that you can actually search on Google. So it's easy, guys. And I hope you learned a lot from me. So just be confident also in speaking in English. I know that you can do it, and I'm not telling this just by my own experience, but I know some of the teachers, Filipino teachers, who are working as a part-timer, and imagine that they're just 18 years old and they can manage their time properly. Like, they can study and they can teach online at the same time. So I'm sure you can do it also. So just believe in yourself, and also do not be bothered if you do not graduate with an education course, because they are not strict about it. There are a lot of teachers here in Akatsab who is not an education, or I mean, who did not finish a degree in an education course, but they're able to teach online. So you just need to be courageous to try it and just be confident about it, just like what I always tell you in my videos. So I'm sure you will pass all of it. Okay, so I think that's it. Thank you so much for always watching my videos. I hope you will still continue to like, share, and subscribe on our channel, and turn on your post notifications for more upcoming videos. Thank you so much, and see you again on our next vlog. Goodbye! Peace out.